All right, so in this video, I'm going to break down how I made over $100,000 in October trading prop firms with one very simple setup. So look at this setup here on Friday. We talked about this thing happening before it happened live on YouTube, the idea of breaking out of the 15-minute range. But wait, first off, let me show you all my profits so that you believe me and you see that everything is real. I've already taken $6,000 in payouts from this account, from pretty much all of these accounts, a total of $5,000 in payouts here, trading through these XFA accounts. We are on the leaderboard. Currently, we're sitting in 18th place on the leaderboard, by the way. So anybody out there that's going to sit here and say that this isn't real, it's photoshopped, whatever, go fuck yourself. This account, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 days in a row green. Total of 14 days with a winning 86%. You can see in the beginning had a little bit of turbulence, brought it back, moved it on up. This is one of the accounts. Another account here. Again, you can see this account has been green for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 days of green in this account, total days 12. And we've got this account ready for a payout. All of these accounts are ready for a payout, by the way. Payouts, payouts, payouts. Another account, same situation, ready for a payout. The current balance is $8,700. We had this account up to $15,000. We took the payout and, well, we got paid. Again, this account right here, I ran this account up to $49,766, currently sitting right below there for $49,766, locking in that profit. Again, all of these accounts showing you bang, 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 bang. We are on fire right now, my friends. So now let's talk about the setup. Wait a second. We got more accounts. These are my Apex funded accounts. You can see 25 days trading these accounts. Total P&L, 31,000. Yes, it's all real. This is very, very real. And as you can see, total P&L, I think a little over $300,000 in a matter of 25 days of trading these accounts. I requested a payout for $22,000 on Friday as well. So that got approved and we'll get that into our bank account very soon. So there's the proof. Like I said, it's all very real and, well, not photoshopped or anything like that. So there it is. Let's dive into the setup. This is my favorite setup right now. This is the bread and butter. We've been trading this. It works for both the bulls and the bears, right? Let's break it down very simply. We talk a lot about this setup in the course as well. So if you want to learn, check it out. If you don't, well, just go ahead and, I don't know, just don't watch, I guess. Just stop watching. So as we have the 15-minute range, the market opens at 9:30. We get the 15-minute range, that first 15-minute candle of the day. We talked about this setup on Friday for a couple different reasons, but first off, we've got the 15-minute range there, and we go and now we look at the 2-minute chart. One of the things that I was looking for on Friday was very simple, to hold up at the VWAP here. We held the low and then try to push above this high at the 20,144s. We had resistance there. We had data come out 8:30. The idea of squeezing above the 140, 150 area. You had a pivot point right up there at the 20,170s as well. Now, what I want to see happen when we break out of the 15-minute range, I want to see a retest. And what kind of retest would I like to see? Well, obviously, I'd like to see a 15-minute, setup here. We break out of the range, and then we have a bull flag, and we look for a push, and that's exactly what we got. So if we get rid, don't need to get rid of it, but we have our 15-minute range. You can see we did push above that 15-minute range slightly. So we break out, a little breakout candle, and guess what? We pull back. We formed a little bull flag. The market then pushes up through here, another little bull flag if you wanted to be a little safer there at that pivot point at the 174s. So the idea here is basically getting long once we break above the previous candle high. So let's just get rid of all this. You can see the high, and then this candle showing a reversal off of the 21 EMA. So we break out here, and then we look for that continuation, and well, over 100 points up there to the 270. So from the 150s up to there, the pivot point, the breakout, everything playing out exactly like we talked about there on Friday. Looking at the hourly chart, just getting a very clear idea of what the market is doing. You can see here on the hourly chart as well. This is the first hourly candle. The idea of breaking through that previous high. I'm always looking at the hourly chart to give me a better idea of like where we could possibly be going, because remember, the small time frame takes us kind of like to where the larger time frame is heading. If you think about it like that, like the larger time frame is where the market's moving. The smaller time frame is basically the little moves that helps the larger kind of move. So think about it like, the 2-minute chart is just like, it's just moving inside of these hourly candles. So the hourly candles are the king. Bigger time frames show you kind of what is going on. And I really like that idea of pushing up here into the 250 area because of the hourly candle there. We had this big drop candle there on Thursday, and it was very kind of clear that we look for a push. If we're looking for a push kind of into this previous area of support in the middle of that 1 hour candle, you can see this hourly candle right there. So big hourly candle. The idea of pushing up into the middle of that candle, kind of retesting this big drop there, and then kind of we just moved back down. So I try to focus on that first couple hours of the day, trade the 9:30, trade 9:45, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and then be done and walk away. And as you can see, that clearly played out for me this week in the money and locking down the profits. One thing that I do want to talk about as well is at the end of the day, the biggest thing for me right now is to continue just locking in profit and then walking away. In the past, one of my, biggest crutches or my biggest kryptonite is the fact that I got greedy, right? I kept getting greedy. I kept wanting more and more and more and like pushing it. And that's fine. Like if the market's hot, yeah, it's okay. You could do that. But when the market's not hot, which is a majority of the days, the market's not hot. So, we want to stay out of the market when it's in a range. You want to stay out of it when it's just not clearly trending. You can see that big move happened there on Friday. It pulls back, it gets stuck, and now we're pretty much like in this range here between these two levels. We kind of end up end of day just going sideways and ending up pretty much like at the bottom of that range there. So just being aware of that, knowing that I'm not the best trader when it comes to trading the range. I'm not the best trader. When the market's choppy, that's when I get destroyed. That's when I blow up my account. And it's where I want to stay out of it, right? I want to stay out of the market when it's not giving me momentum. If I'm going to be a momentum day trader, I got to trade the momentum. All right? It's that simple. Everything else don't matter. Just stay out of it. If it's not hot, I don't want it. So there it is, locking it in, showing you guys my go-to setup right now, the 15-minute range. It also works for the bears as well. If we break to the downside, look for a bear flag and all that fun stuff. So make sure you tune in 9 a.m. We'll be live on YouTube Monday and Tuesday, and then I'm going to Costa Rica fishing. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe button. You know what to do. I'll see you guys on the live streams. Peace to the Middle East.